All right, we got to have a conversation because this app is amazing. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I unbox them, I read them, I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. And so if you're new around here and you're interested in that type of content, hit the subscribe button, then hit that bell icon so that you're notified when I post new videos. Now, this isn't your first video. You've probably noticed a little bit of a step up in the quality of this production, and that's because normally I record on my phone. I make it a point to record on my phone so I can pump these videos out faster. But in this case, I'm reviewing an app, a comic book app called CLZ. And because I'm reviewing the app, I need my phone in my hand, so I'm recording this on my DSLR camera. So if you like this, let me know. I can't promise you that this will be the standard of quality from now on, but we'll see how things go. So I downloaded this app a couple of weeks ago. I saw some ads around Black Friday, but I missed out on the sale. And then I saw someone else talking about this app called CLZ Comics in another group, and I was like, all right, well, let me try it out. Now, keeping track of your collection as a collector of any type is super important for a number of reasons. Mainly so that you don't buy things twice. But then also, some people like to catalog things for insurance purposes or to get a sense of what the value of their collection is. So previously I had been using Key Collector. The issues that I've had with Key Collector is that, Key Collector only focuses on key issues, first appearances, things like that. So whenever I go to the comic shop, chances are about half the books that I buy aren't even going to show up in Key Collector, so I may forget that I have them. I need somewhere where I can look and say, okay, yeah, I've got that book, or no, I don't have that one yet. CLZ, that's the answer to that question. So here we go. I'm just going to show you how the app works. And actually, maybe I'll do like a little bit of an over-the-shoulder view so I can show you exactly what this thing does. All right, not quite over the shoulder, but top down, all the same. So I'm going to open up my phone. As you can see, Batman Unwrapped is my screensaver. And I'm going to navigate to my CLZ Comics app. All right, so I turned down my shutter speed because I wanted you to be able to see what's on the screen. So CLZ Comics, this is basically a list of all the comics that I have. And there are a few ways that you can add comics to your collection. So one way is just by you just tap that little plus sign, and here we go. It opens up your camera, and you can add books by series. You can type in the series title. By issue, so you can type in the series title and issue number. Or my favorite way is by barcode. Now, I just did a haul video a few minutes ago about three packs, Marvel 3-packs. So here I've got some 3-pack books here. And I'm just going to scan the barcode with this app. And boom, there we go. Now you can't see it quite, but it says right here, Venom Volume 4. It recognized it. And it's issue 22. And it's the C cover. And boom, so I'll just tap Add to Collection right here. And now it's a part of my collection. Now I'll just show you how quick it is to do this for every book here. Age of Conan, Queen of the Black Host. Issue 1, cover D. Venom 4, number 25, AX, which just means there's way too many covers if there needed to be 2 letters for that. Spider-Verse number 1. Let's add this. Boom. What I love about this is not only does it, have the issue information, but it has basically all the information that you'd be able to find on an issue. It doesn't tell you if it's a key issue or not. I think that would kind of set it over the edge there. But it's got the title, the issue number, which volume of the series it is, and it keeps a pretty large database of comics that date back a while. So here we go. I just added 6 books to my collection just that quickly. And it says Venom number 4, 25AX is already in the collection. What would you like to do? I'm going to add it as new, which means it's my second copy of that book. That's interesting because that is a slightly different cover, but they're saying it's got the same barcode and everything. So that's how it works on new and modern books. Let's take a look at some older books. So here's another haul that I got in and did a video on just recently. So these are some older DC books. These are DC milestone books. So we got Blood Syndicate and Static. And I'm gonna try out the barcode search tool. There we go. Blood Syndicate issue 9. And then, so here on this one it says we've got 2 results. I'm gonna try scanning it again because that happens sometimes. All right, it still says 2 results. So the barcode was actually the same for this as it was for issue number 2. So I'm just going to select number 14 because that's the one that I actually have here. And now I'll just add those to the collection, those 2 books that I already just scanned. Now you can do this a couple ways. You can scan a book and then click add to collection right after. What I do is I'll just scan the whole stack and then click add to collection when I'm done with that stack. But here we go. Static number 21. Boom. It recognized it. Add to collection. Cool. Now, this issue of Naomi is a special edition. Let's see if it recognizes that it's a different cover. So I'm going to scan this barcode. And here we go. Naomi number 1E. And it does recognize that as the special convention edition. Very cool. So yeah, you can select which cover of the series you actually got and add it to your collection. This database, I'm assuming they update the database, but also you have the option, like if you scan a book that it doesn't recognize, it'll ask you to tell them more about it. And my assumption is that that information then gets added for the next person that wants to scan the book. So here's where scanning the barcode isn't always the greatest thing to do, right? It can be cumbersome because you got books that are in bags and boards, blah, blah, blah. And what you know from watching a previous video of mine is that I grabbed a full run of Philadelphia. So this is issues 3 through 9. So let's do the series search. I'm just going to type in Philadelphia. And boom, tap that right there. Now, it's got covers listed all the way up through issue 12. Issue 12 isn't even out yet, but I'm going to scroll down to the beginning. I've already got issue 1A here. And what you can do is you can check off the issues that you get. So right here, I've got issue 3. And this is the A cover. And I can see that because there's a picture here. So boom. 3, 4, A cover. And then I've got issue 6 here. Issue 5 is put away somewhere. But this is still the A cover. So 6A. Let's go to 7. This is the A cover for 7. Issue 8. This is also the A cover for issue 8. And then issue 9A. So I just checked all those off. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's in focus. But I'll just tap add 6 to collection. It's going to add all those. Adding. Boom. Now they're in the collection. So let's do this. Let's go back to my collection. Now, here we go. So now we can see every issue of Philadelphia that I have and what the grade or what so here's another thing it does. It can assign value to your collection, but it's gathering that value from GoCollect.com. And GoCollect, what they do is they scan eBay auctions to see what the last selling price was. So, they're also only scanning for graded comics. So if you don't have your books slabbed, then it's not going to go grab a value for you. But you can go in the app, the companion app on the computer, and set default download or default values. So I went in and set all of my comics on the computer and just put in a value of 8.5, just assuming, Some books are going to be graded worse. Some would be graded better if I decided to go get all my books slabbed. But at least this gives me a kind of a baseline value. And where that comes in handy is if I hit this menu and go to statistics, this will tell me the total value based on 469 comics it could find value for of my collection is about $9,000. Again, some of those values are correct, some of those aren't, and it's only going for about 400 comics that I've gotten scanned. But as you can see up here, I own 1,575 comics. So maybe that is what my collection's worth. Who knows? I'll never sell. I'll never sell. But so not only does this app scan, not only does it have information for your single issues, but it does collected editions too. Let me go grab one. All right. So speaking of Unwrapped Books, this is Justice League by Jim Lee and Jeff Johns. I love that it says Unwrapped by Jim Lee, but I guess, well, yeah, the Unwrapped Books, they do focus on the artist, not necessarily the writer, because they're showcasing the pencils. So not only is this a hardcover, but it's not even really a comic as much as it's an art book, right? Well, I guess it's a comic. It's a comic in black and white. But I love those Jim Lee pencils. I've got a lot of these. So let's try scanning it and see if it comes up. So I'm just going to hit that plus sign again. And I'll go by barcode. Boom. Justice League Unwrapped by Jim Lee hardcover. And there we go. Add it to the collection. And then if you want to clear out barcodes, every now and then you might search for something and it doesn't come up. So you want to clear it out from your barcode. So boom, there we go. Very cool. So yeah, over the last couple of weeks, I've been scanning my entire collection because we're about to move. And so here's some cool things that you can do with books in your collection. Now here's another great thing. So if I'm at a store, let's go to the Philadelphia folder. Whoops. You're not going to be able to see that. It's not in focus. All right. Well, anyway, if I go to the Philadelphia folder, what it'll say up here at the top is I have issues 1, 3, 4, and then 6 through 10, right? That's really cool. Now, so if I've scanned every book in my collection, that's helpful. Now, I know personally that I already have issue 5. That means I need to go ahead and find it and scan it. But yeah, so very cool. It'll tell you what you have at a glance. So it tells you what you have from this menu. So let's say I'm in the store and I want to know, okay, which issues of Static am I missing? I type in Static in the search and it says you have issues 1 through 22, 24 through 26, 30 through 34, 36, and 39. So boom, off the rip, I know I'm missing issues 23, 27 through 29, 35, 37, 38, and 40 through 45. So boom, that's really helpful to know. And at a glance, I can see each cover that I have, if I have duplicates or not. So yeah, another thing that you can do is you can edit your books, right? So you can say which issue you've got, blah, blah, blah. Now let's go to the personal section. But yeah, you can add personal details. You can mark it for sale. If you want to say which storage box your book is in, you can do that. So I've got a bunch of short boxes. I can say this is in my DC short box number 2. And there. Now, if I'm looking for a specific book, whether I want to put it on eBay or something, now I can go in the app and the app will tell me exactly which book is in. So if I'm an organized person, this app just takes that to a whole nother level. So I'm going to cancel the edits there because I don't want to make any changes. But yeah, so overall, the CLZ app is amazing. And one day, maybe I'll show you the CLZ computer app as well. Either way, I'm going to link all of those in the description of this video. I hope this was enjoyable. Hope you saw something that you liked in this video. If not, it's cool. I always say buy what you like, make sure you read what you buy, and be nice to others because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.